Previously on Raider Power, Texas Tech football.
We can't turn the ball over, and we got to make plays on third down.
He does a great job of communicating, teaching, sticking with his guns in terms of staying with that discipline, because you have to have that, if you're going to have a championship team and championship offense.
Coach Moore, anybody tiptoes through?
Hey, buckle up,
we're starting
buckle
again.
I want to be up front with them. There's sometimes, you got to treat each kid different. But I believe in challenging them and getting the most out of them.
Good, nice. Got it. Hey, concentrate. That's all in.
I'm correcting the action, not the person, okay? If I get on you about something you did on the football field, it's about that action that you did. It's not that I dislike you or I think that you're a bad person. I'm just correcting the action.
There's going to be a lot of corrections on this deal, all right? A lot of corrections.
People see Coach Willis as being, which he's very intense. He's a fiery type guy.
Everybody make plays. Start knocking people out.
I know for a fact that we are hungry when Willis is always fired up on the sideline.
Right there, that's yo! That's yo! God dang it, man. Go.
Hey, man, it's that passion. It's that love for the game. Whether you're a coach or a player, it's just, you got to have that passion.
That's how our defense is. We try to play high tempo, aggressive.
You got to be crazy to play defense. You're running around, you're hitting people. You don't know where the ball's going. All you can do is listen to coach, just run to the football.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a firm believer of being crazy on the field. You just gotta love to hit. You gotta love to take hits. You gotta love to do it all.
You can tell guys when it's in their heart. It has to be a passion for you.
You got to get the fire in your eye about playing this game, and everybody's got to be into it. Everybody.
Accountability.
Go.
Discipline. Family.
We got a good football team, and we need to play like one. We're playing for you and for all them people who got shot over in another country. Let's go!
The Red Raiders and the Missouri Tigers set to kick things off here at Jones A&T Stadium tonight, and some special guests down there as well, the Wounded Warriors.
I came into this game and I was just like, man, I get to come and play a game, and there's people, getting, killed overseas, and to put on these jerseys and to get to go represent that, there's no quitting, and that's this win was for this cause, and it's definitely something to be excited about.
It was great to get that win, first conference win at home.
The throw goes right to Lewis in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
We played defense.
Gabbert again, empty backfield. Has time to throw. Now steps up, can't find anybody, rolls left. He's getting chased by Fajoku and throws it as he gets to the sideline, out of bounds. Just threw that one away. Listen to this crowd.
Defense really stepped up, man. Those kids stepped up in the second, fourth quarter.
Gabbert has to roll out of the pocket, running right. Keep looking downfield. He does to the end zone. He's got a man open, but great defense by LaRon Moore.
We challenged them like we have the last couple of weeks. Texas A&M hit some big third down plays on us and really hurt us. This week we were able to make the third down plays, make them throw the ball, and I thought a big key was us having the ball in the fourth quarter. They were having to throw the ball into the win in the fourth quarter.
Gabbert back to throw. Steps up in the pocket, going deep to the end zone again, and again batted away. This time it's Nebo that put his left arm in there.
Running the football won the game for us. It kept our defense off the field. We were able to make some third down plays, even running the ball, and then it slowed their pass rush down. If we had not been able to run the ball, we wouldn't have been able to get the ball down the field.
He's coming near sideline in Missouri territory. 45-40, knocked out of bounds at the 37.
The offense did a great job of keeping those guys on the field.
Handoff straight up the middle, big hole, across the 25-30, 35-40, and ridden down is Baron Batch at the 46-yard line.
I mean, the offensive line played great. You know, those guys played hard and they played really physical.
You know, really proud of the team and, you know, how we played and we executed and did what we were coached to do, and it turned out for a win for us.
Texas Tech has defeated the number 14 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, 24-17. Well, and you ought to see the scene down on the Red Raider sideline right now as coaches are coming over, players have started to peel over, and they're hugging all of the wounded Warriors.
We had some of the wounded Warriors in the locker room at the end of the game. You know, they're in there crying, and you know, it means a lot to our players, and all week long they put a lot into it, and knowing that they were going to play for our soldiers that have been injured, and even the soldiers that are still fighting for us. So what a great night for college football, and great night for Texas Tech.
Y'all went out there. You can tell I'm hoarse because I was over there yelling the whole time. I had to get those fans pumped up.
You know, the thing about this generation is they see a lot of these wounded Warriors, and they're not much older than them.
They didn't know what perseverance was, but they do now. You guys took it to them.
They're here playing football, while a lot of the guys that might be their age or a little older are overseas and fighting and are in harm's way.
Outstanding job. Proud to be here, and thanks for representing the troops.
For 2 or 3 days, there were around 3 guys that didn't come back in one piece. You know, burned, lost a leg, lost an arm. Tough situation, but they've seen how they've handled it.
They talked about perseverance and fighting through.
This is living proof right in their face as far as perseverance. You know, people who've been through hard times, who are still here, people who sacrificed their lives.
Talking about perseverance and talked about character and drive and loving what you do, because that's what they talked about all week, and was just you got to persevere through things when things aren't going your way.
You look at it and you put things in perspective that way.
They've made the best out of what they've got, and I think it made our players understand how good they have it and how much they wanted to win this game, you know, for those guys.
When those guys got up and talked, they had them. They had our guys were listening, they were engaged, and I really thought they took some of their challenges to heart.
We were down 14-0, and the Wounded Warrior guys that had served, they were right behind our bench. The whole game they sat right behind our bench.
When we look at the scoreboard and it's 14-0, you think, man, I mean, everybody's been talking about perseverance. I mean, we got to go do this.
Those guys are right there, and I made a point when we were in the huddle before we went out the next time. I said, hey, guys, we're down 14-0. That's no big deal.
We're playing this game for them. This is not they're not going to sit behind our bench and watch us give up on this game and just lay down. That's not going to happen.
I said, hey, look over here to the side. Those are guys that overcome adversity. Overcoming 14 points is not a big deal. We've done it before. We can do it again.
Now throws left side for the end zone for Leon, high up and gets it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
A couple of our players, after scoring, put the American flag up, and I thought that was outstanding. I thought Under Armour did a great job with that, and I thought it was great to have freedom on the back of every jersey, and then of course the camouflage, and it was fun to see the American flag lead us out on the field, and those guys on the sideline cheerleading for us, pulling for our players. It was totally a team effort.
I mean, it was for them. It was for those guys. They didn't have any idea they were going to get the game ball.
It really touched those guys, and they felt, they were really excited and just kind of really proud to have those balls and just kind of be a part of what we had that night.
I thought Taylor did a great job, speaking about it after the game.
I'm glad we got to experience this Wounded Warrior Week. Doing it for those guys. Those guys are our heroes because we get to go out there and play this ball game tonight. And on Saturdays we're worried about wins and losses, and it kind of puts it in perspective when they sit back and they tell us their stories, and they're worried about their lives, and they're worried about what's going to happen to their families if they don't make it back.
It was special. It was an opportunity. It was a tremendous opportunity, and to be a part of that, and to give some recognition to a great cause.
It is one of those games that I'll for sure remember. It's going to stick out a lot more than the other ones.
And so it's a real honor to have an Army and to have people that volunteer like that and go and serve and keep us free.
you know, to be able to win with the freedom on your back and be able to give back just a little bit. I think our guys took some pride in that, and they should have.
You know, to all the military, thank you very much for everything you do. You're well appreciated, and you know, especially the Red Raiders love you very much. So thank you.